Welcome back to part 2 of Gen Z versus Millennial on Uncommon Humanity.
I'm C.
I'm Kay.
And I hope you watched last week's episode because this is part 2 of last week's episode.
Yep.
Which, by the way, I was very surprised by the quiz results.
Oh, really? I was not surprised.
Apparently, all 5 of you at the table tested
Yes.
positive for being Gen
Z.
How is that possible?
We love Gen Z. We want to be Gen Z.
We want to be Gen Z. Millennials' secret wish is to be Gen Z. Maybe that's why we fight so much.
Yeah,
We're
maybe.
projecting jealousy.
Oh.
Okay, so what are we talking about today's episode?
Yeah, today's episode, we're talking about technology, social media, work, spirituality.
I really enjoyed the spirituality bit.
Yes.
I
So
interrupted quite a bit in this episode.
it's good.
Fun.
Yeah.
So here's this week's episode.
Okay, so the next topic we're going to talk about is technology and learning. So I know that millennials probably are the generation who kind of drove this forward, right? Being
Yep.
rely on technology, having integrated gadgets.
Yes.
But Gen Z really kind of push it to another new level.
Next level.
yes.
Yeah. So like one of the things is the way they interact with technology is definitely different from the millennials.
Yeah, I
Like
would
they're
say
always
yes.
able now they are able to speak to devices like through Alexa, Siri, or even have like e-wallets. They don't even carry physical cash sometimes. Some of them never been to a physical bank.
What?
Do their day-to-day banking. I don't know
that's
how does
true.
that work.
That's
That's
shocking.
Never been, right?
No.
Yeah, I mean, Edwin still have the,
Bank
you know,
book.
the,
The
bank
pass-
book
the
printing. I was
passbook.
like so shook also.
Yeah, isn't that normal? Okay,
Wait,
my
you
mom
do it
trained me
now?
to do it.
You do it now?
Yeah, do it now.
What?
What?
I don't do
you
it.
have it? Wait, you
now.
don't even have it?
I don't.
No, I
As
don't.
in-
I don't.
But me, just my family. I do it for my parents also.
Oh,
Right,
okay.
right,
You thought
okay.
you have your own.
Like you cannot escape. Why you want like some money disappear inside? Okay. Yeah. And, okay. So speaking about mobile, right? They also like do a lot of tasks on mobile. Investing is one. Like the apps and all
Everything
that.
practically they can do it
Doing
on
work.
the mobile.
I heard. I show you even do your project. Is it?
Yeah, my assignment, my
Wow.
essay on my phone.
Is that how is that
I
even
had- it's-
possible?
Oh, that's impossible.
Cannot.
Yeah, it's impossible.
Yeah.
I also
So
cannot.
as the
it's
string
just
is
you.
small and then you still have to like type and
Yeah.
all that. Yeah. So gone are the days where we still have internet data or even like dial-up internet days.
Yes.
I still barely remember dial-up internet. I don't think they have.
You don't know what is down.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
don't
You
know.
don't have download at all.
Wow.
Yeah. So I think one of the stats is that 24% of Gen Z also never really read physical newspaper at all.
Mm.
Wow.
Physical.
Wow.
But
They say that except
digital
for
also?
whatever the school gives to them.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, little red
But
You're
dot.
forced
You're
to.
forced to do it lah.
Yeah.
But they never
We are
touch the
forced to
physical one.
subscribe to Straits Time.
Yeah.
Straits
I
Time.
do still buy. No, I don't buy already.
I don't also.
But I used to do it last time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
do
used to do it last time
I
also.
used to do
Yeah.
that like on a day-to-day basis. Actually.
Yeah.
Now we have like digital.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everything is digitalized.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
we have everything on
The phone.
our phone. Like it's on demand. Like we want a show, we can watch it. Like on Netflix, we pause it and we can come back to it.
Yeah, which is funny, right? Because I was saying how we used to have to wake up a
Yes.
certain time to watch a certain
Certain
show.
show.
10
Like
a.m.
we really loved Doraemon last time. So
10
Sunday we had to
a.m.
wake up at 10 a.m. to really watch that show.
Yes.
If you oversleep or
Too bad,
whatever,
too
then
bad.
too bad. You miss the episode. But for them, is everything's on demand. You can just go,
It's
oh,
true.
okay, I can just watch whatever I want at this time.
Yeah.
I still remember.
Don't
I was part of it too.
Wait, wow, waking up at 10 a.m.
Waking
to
up
watch
10
the
a.m. to
show.
watch Mickey Mouse.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But Gen Z also use YouTube to search up information, which is quite cool. Cause Gen Z loves learning, so they actually instead of using Google, right, they YouTube. We YouTube. Do you all use YouTube?
Yeah.
What?
As in like to search up for things, to learn new things.
Yes.
For me.
Gen
Yeah.
Z.
After I
Instead of
Google, I-
Googling.
Oh.
I'll Google first.
Oh.
Yeah, because I find it
YouTube
very funny that
first.
when you have a question or something that you're not sure, right? The first thing Gen Z does is they will YouTube first. I go as a millennial, right? If I don't know anything, the first thing I'll do is to
Google,
Google
yeah.
first. Even if I want to find a video, I will Google the video first.
That's true.
What?
So I'm like, wow, that's a
Wow.
really huge distinction.
Yeah, I Google
Yeah.
too.
You do?
Do you?
We
should swap.
swap.
No, I YouTube though. Yeah, YouTube
We
first.
swap.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I know Gen Z really loves learning. So we will talk about that, right? Which is because information is so accessible, it's so democratized, right? That they just have access to info and they really learn on the go. Like I heard that 85% of Gen Z actually goes online to watch a video to learn something new at least once a week.
Wow.
So they will go on purpose to learn something.
Yeah, we learn like random
Random.
stuff.
How
And
deep
a
is
lot
the
of
ocean?
random
stuff.
things.
There's a famous channel called Kush Gersa or something. It's like basically it's like in a nutshell. Then I should you watch it too. Right?
Yeah, I learned.
we learn about like dinosaurs,
Dinosaurs.
black
Wow.
holes.
What's the most
Random
random thing you
facts.
learn?
Yeah.
Oh, space.
Actually, right,
Dinosaur.
we learn do we retain the knowledge?
Yeah, we just
Learn but
watch.
never
Or just
retain.
Entertainment
It's just
purposes.
entertainment,
No, but he was
education.
telling me that because we're talking about black holes, then he say when someone goes into a black hole, the person will like stretch and split apart
Oh, yeah,
because
like
it's we're in the black hole.
Okay.
okay.
Okay, and on black
But I
hole.
don't remember us doing that actually. Do we? Do we go? I mean, if I have a random burning question like why is the sky blue or something, I will go online to search it. But
I'll
I
still
wouldn't
Google.
on a weekly
In the past,
like
no.
yeah in the okay, especially with Dawa internet. No,
Yeah.
By the
It's
time
too
it's
much of a
dialed up, it's
hassle
already over.
it's too much of a hassle
to use
to
it,
have to
yeah.
do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we don't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Kind of entertainment for us.
Yes.
Mm.
So I think so because of technology and everything so accessible, right? They get instant feedback, like almost
Yeah, yeah,
immediately.
Yeah. Instant feedback. Like if we post Instagram, like the likes.
Yeah.
Mm.
So you know when something works, something doesn't work. Almost instantly.
Yeah. If like you post a picture, like if people don't like it, then you know like
Next
Okay.
time
Do
don't
not
do
do not
this.
do the
next time
same.
you'll post something else.
Yeah.
Yeah, so because
Yeah.
of that, they just learn like on the go, like, oh, people don't like this, I'll change it up and then I'll make it better next time. I guess like that makes them faster learner. Mm.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like instant feedback, we just like it's very quick to like change up. You can change up whatever like you put out there so that you will get like better responses, I
Yep.
guess.
Understand.
Are you guys conscious about likes on posts?
No.
Honestly.
Yes, I am.
Do you not?
You used to.
Oh,
Are
I
you
used
sure
to.
though?
Wow.
Now you can hide the.
Oh yeah, you
number
can
of
hide
likes.
your likes.
Yeah.
So I should is yes.
Why would
Yeah,
you do that?
I used to
Hey, I didn't know.
post at I still do. I only post at a certain time, like 10 p.m.
Wow.
Because that's when I get the most number of likes.
Interactions.
Wow,
Yeah.
same.
Wow.
So you were timed it.
Yeah.
You do
That's
that?
awesome.
For the business.
For business only.
For
You will do that?
No.
I won't do that.
I won't do
that
that.
also.
I just immediate, just post.
Just whenever you want to post, just
I feel like it.
yeah.
Yeah, but social media is so important to the Gen Z, right?
Yeah.
So there's a
Yeah.
couple of stats that's like, wow. So they say 42% of Gen Z say social media affects how they feel about themselves. 42% also say social media affects how people will see them. A total of 39% of Gen Z say social media affects their self-esteem. That is one third, more than one third of them.
Yes.
37% says that it affects their happiness.
Wow.
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 Happiness.
wow.
So does it affect you guys, how you feel about yourself? And you care how people look at you?
Yes. Yeah. I think what you put on your social media is like somewhat it portrays who you are. So like in a sense like if you meet someone new, like you have a conversation with them for like 5-10 minutes, then you're like, oh, let's exchange Instagram. Then after that they like sort of like they are supposed to kind of know who you are through your Instagram, like your post, your story, everything.
Yeah.
So like who you are in essence.
Extension of you.
Yeah, the extension of
person.
you.
Wow.
So let's push it a little further, right? So do you care about
Do I care
okay to
about what?
say.
does it make you feel insecure about yourself? Social media.
I think it can. Like comparing with like it's very easy to compare with other people.
Yeah,
Right.
I agree.
Yeah.
Very easy. Like you see like your friends doing this and that. Or like you see like they are cool wearing cooler stuff. Or like having cooler brands. Yeah. Yeah, it does.
But we are not so, right? Are we?
No.
In the past,
In
Not
the
at all.
past, we're younger, isn't
not really. I think we don't get to see as much.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like we only see our friends and
Oh.
that's about it.
We don't see the
Our-
wider world and
Yeah.
what they're doing inside it.
Not
Okay.
as much.
So another thing is that 55% of Gen Z have been worried or stressed about something someone posted about them online. That's half of them.
Yeah.
They get very stressed and anxious when someone posts.
Yeah, I have friends who are like, if you're not tagged in the post but you're in the photo, it means that they have a
going
grudge
on.
against you or there's drama going down. That kind of
Oh.
thing.
Disagree?
You disagree?
No,
He
as
agrees
in,
with-
like,
Oh, you
the-
agree.
got beef.
Yeah, got beef.
Mm.
Yeah. Or it's considered like cyberbullying in a sense.
Huh?
Like there has been action taken
Oh,
before
no.
because like
Whoa.
they
Oh,
were like
no.
3-man show, but there's 4 of them.
Oh.
Then it's considered a bullying case
Oh,
in
no.
school.
Oh, because they're not seen
Yeah.
and
Oh.
mentioned.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's so observable.
Yeah. What if it's a genuine mistake?
Like
Forget
Instagram
tag-
crops your
Then-
photo suddenly, then it's like,
No, because she was saying that even if the person's photo is blurred or say unglam, right,
Yeah.
it's also
intentional.
It's a
Yeah.
not intentional, but the person who's seeing it, like the friend whose photo was blurred in the photo, will feel
Ah.
something.
Yeah.
You're like,
Like they will feel something, you will feel
Yeah.
something.
I would feel like this person don't like me.
I had so many blurred photos.
I mean, actually,
and I tagged them there, like, I don't know why you just tagged you there.
Oh.
So this was an official bullying case in school?
Yes, PC. It was.
Official?
Wow.
Yeah.
In Singapore?
Over tagging?
Wow.
Yes, because in the my friend posted like a 4 people, but she captioned it 3-man show when there was 4 people. So, it
so
was a
meaning
bullying.
official for the school or
Yeah.
official police case?
Of, no, for the school.
And the teachers got involved.
Yeah.
Did she do it on purpose? Yes.
Yeah, because she didn't do
Oh.
project work. So she just like 3-man show.
Oh, then probably that's why.
Oh.
I thought it's like casual fun and then suddenly.
Exclude.
so what? The person excluded.
Was it
never
like
do.
broad, meaning someone reported it, or is a teacher who saw it? Or
The person who saw the Instagram story
Oh.
reported it.
oh, the person who didn't do the project.
Yeah.
Okay. Mm. For sure, Gen Z engage with online content more.
Yes.
They really they see something they like, they will comment it, they will like it, they will forward it. So we were talking about this, right? Like as millennials, right? If we see something
Yeah.
we like,
We'll
I mean, we will maybe send to a few close friends, but we don't find a need to have to broadcast to the whole world that we like this
No.
particular video. But they will do it. If they see something they like, they will definitely engage it.
You post a
Yeah.
They will
TikTok
share it.
on
Yeah,
our
every-
story.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Because you were saying that even if we like this song on
Oh, on
Spotify,
Spotify will share it.
will you?
No, I'll
No.
just save it to my own playlist. For my own pleasure. So.
Gen Z.
I think Gen Z want to connect with someone online.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
do that just
Just
to
to
connect.
connect. Yes.
Or just share
that's
what
true.
we love.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I think social media is like a source for everything. For like news, personal branding, entertainment, education, even dating.
Oh,
So they
everything's
get
online.
Yeah, so they get to engage in like initiatives and movement that they believe in because of social media.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think one thing amazing is that 40% of Gen Z uses YouTube to determine if they want to work in a company.
Oh.
Well, I think like wow,
Which
when
is
I
very
saw
wow
this-
for me, yeah. I don't think I ever really searched
No?
like in like the first thing you
Jobs?
go is like YouTube.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I Google, but
Yeah, I will
After
Google.
I
not
Google,
YouTube.
yeah.
Yeah, but like not the first thing. Like, would you for the first?
I didn't know
You go like, I'm
companies
not
have
working
YouTube.
yet.
videos.
It's like I would know everything before that. Yeah, so I think it's really awesome. And also, even though Gen Z is thrifty and they're practical with their spending, but on the other hand, they are constantly motivated and excited to shop thanks to social media and seeing more personalized ads. Yes, I think that's
Yeah.
for me also.
for social media.
Why?
Not for Edwin.
Not for me.
So just a question, right? How do you guys manage comparison, stress, and all the anxiety that comes with social media?
I share and open up on social media.
Share
About
everything.
social media.
About social, maybe with like friends. Like, oh, I see this post, I feel so like blah blah
Yeah.
blah. That kind.
And that helps you.
Mm.
I don't know.
I don't. I suffer in silence.
Join us.
Join our
Yeah. No, but I gotta say that Gen Z is really fearless about sharing about their own.
Oh yeah, that's
personal-
very true.
I think personal data even like privacy is not something that I think they still care about privacy, but it's not something that is too like for us. It's like really important.
Yeah.
Like we want to keep it private.
Yeah, millennials are pretty private.
Yes. I think.
But they're
Suffer in
not.
silence also.
Suffer in silence.
Yeah. So I guess the way they deal with shame is really different from us. Let's say like, yeah.
I think because of the fact that we don't share
You
as
keep it.
I mean, we don't share online, and we
As
also
much,
in
yeah.
person also we find it a little difficult to share.
Yeah.
Oh.
And because of that, the downside is that we
Mm-hmm.
suffer in silence.
We just don't share.
We don't share, and the way we deal with shame is like we got to like, this is not good stuff. We got to hide it. We cannot talk about it. But for them, they really see it as even if you make a mistake,
Vulnerable.
it's
It's
it's a part of me, right?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Mistakes can be redeemed and beautiful in a way.
This
But
is who
cannot
I
be.
am.
But
This is who I am. Take it or leave it. right?
Wow, wow.
Take it or leave it.
But I do find sometimes Jenny share a bit too much for me. I was like,
It's time for
You're talking about sharing in terms of what? Like? Wow, how coordinated. So
chemistry.
you're talking about them sharing online, or you're talking about sharing about like problems?
sharing online about how they feel.
Oh.
Okay.
Like, I don't know, like, it's to find connection, is it? Because I don't know how to respond
becomes
to
like a
those
rant and a
stories.
It's a
complaint.
rant.
Yeah, like,
I think it's just to get it off your chest.
Why does it have to be on social media?
Because it's where
Where they are hurt. We are hurt. We are hurt.
it's where everyone is on, I guess. And it's also the easiest.
The fastest.
Like the fastest. Like I'm angry at this moment. I can just rant on it on social media. I don't have to like text my friend back and forth or like call somebody. Just rant on social media and get it off your chest.
Then you can find like people who relate.
Yeah.
Yeah,
People
they're
that
like,
wanna
"Oh my
rant
God,
also."
yeah.
This
Yeah.
yeah, that's true.
So you find
Wow.
allies in your anger. I don't know.
Allies in your
I guess the good part for you guys is that you dare to share online and
Yep.
you dare to share in person.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that means you don't see mistake as like a very bad thing, like the way millennials we do. But for you, it's like mistake is a part of my identity, it's a part of me. I accept myself imperfectly as it is. It's beautiful that way.
Yeah.
And you also do that for everyone else. Like self-acceptance is very important, and then inclusivity is very important. You can accept everyone else.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So to the fact that you would do that, even to expect that for businesses, like business has to be inclusive, has to be
Yeah.
diverse. It's not just care about the bottom lines and sales and all that, but you care that business needs to be bigger than that, lah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I find it so cool because nowadays thin, flawless models are becoming less and less relevant. Yeah, it's not just like everyone has to fit into a certain mold
Yeah.
and everyone has to be a certain way in order to be considered accepted and beautiful. So that I guess is really, really awesome and really, really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the downside of it is that when Gen Z, when you guys complain or rant online and I guess if it's something that is maybe justifiable to a degree which is debatable, well, yeah, okay. But if it, let's say something that's posted online goes viral and then it hurts more than, or it's being taken out of context and all that,
Yeah.
then it becomes a very serious thing and it
Yeah.
hurts many innocent people, so to speak.
Yeah.
So how? Have you all seen that flip side of things?
Reflection mode now.
Reflecting.
Reflecting.
I think I've never seen it go out of hand before.
Could it be you're not aware?
Oh, maybe.
You're saying
Maybe.
personally for you.
Um.
Because obviously there have been, right?
Yeah.
I mean, not you lah, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
other Gen Z.
I think if it does go out of control, it's something that we never meant for it to happen. It's supposed to stay like personal and just for us, that kind of thing.
But if the account is like public
oh.
Yeah.
and they still publicly tag, like say a certain business and a certain person,
Then maybe it's a wake up call
Yeah.
for the
For
because for them it's like they are calling that
Like we're trying to
so-called-
cancel.
yeah,
trying to teach the business
correct.
how to
Wow,
run.
teach the business.
Yeah.
whoa.
But I think it doesn't give the business like chance to correct themselves and like add redemption or sometimes like even the person that posted it might not have the full story
Mm.
of the entire like how everything is being run and why it's so difficult to like meet your expectations, that kind.
Yeah, and there are
Yeah.
cases where they are just maybe renting their feelings, but it's not vetted, meaning it's not completely factual.
Yeah.
And then it kind of just go viral, and then
Yeah.
before they can self-correct or before anyone can explain anything, it's already taken out of context.
Yeah. I've heard like stories recently about how like someone rented about like how this business is like not inclusive, but it just turns out that the person wasn't a good worker.
Or that particular person.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
Rent. Oh wow.
it's kind of like a double-edged sword, I guess. Like you can tear down business, but you can also like people will easily stand up to you, but a lot of times like we don't see both sides of the story.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, so you only side with like the person that is renting, but you never know like
Yeah.
the person that is renting might not have a very valid point.
Yeah. So how do you think we should do social media better?
Wow.
You should take away voices of everyone.
That's
No more
against
hosting.
your voice.
You must have a license to speak up.
Must be verified.
What do you guys think?
Uh,
I mean, I understand where you're coming from, but we also know that sometimes it tips over.
yeah.
Yeah.
How do you do it?
It's very
Should they
difficult.
get away with it?
Oh.
We should have
For your
laws.
house.
The consequence.
We should have consequence
Yeah.
For yourselves.
for your
How
words
do you
lah.
feel when they get away with it?
Sorry.
How do you feel when they get away with it?
Injustice.
The
Yeah. Injustice. I think cause a lot of times like the first party that speaks up usually wins or like has more support at the start. So it can really tear down like a reputation of a business or like of a person even before like they have the chance to like retaliate or defend themselves. So that kind is like kind of unjust in a way, and it's because of the like I feel because of the culture that we have like built that whoever speaks up is like kind of like the victim, and we have to support. Like we cannot victim shame. We need to like just whoever speaks up the truth, then we will support them first. That kind of thing. Yeah. So I feel maybe just people need to be held accountable for their words somehow.
Yeah.
Do you think Gen Z will figure out a way to hold people accountable for their words?
Oh, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Not very sure how to enforce that.
Yeah.
But actually today I saw like, is it one of the news publisher got revoked their license? But that's
it?
for like the news, like the Today Online.
Oh, local.
Yeah, local online or something.
Oh no, we're not.
We
Okay,
don't know.
never mind.
We don't know.
We don't know. But yeah, I'm not sure how to manage individuals.
Yeah.
Yep.
But I was thinking like, because like for example, you say something bad, right? Like for example, you are not criticizing. I mean like saying about a millennial.
Yeah.
But I realized something interesting is that for us, we don't. For me lah, at least, that I won't retaliate back. I will really just suffer in silence. Like I will really think that,
Oh.
like whatever you have said, right? Like could be like it hurts or it's harmful.
Yeah, so this is what I realized on social media, right? When Gen Z gets in a fight with Gen Z, it's a more equal fight.
Yeah.
When Gen Z fights with millennials,
We lost.
millennials
Yeah.
get trash.
Yeah.
When Gen Z fights with boomers, we get explosion.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
I relate to that.
Yeah.
But it's okay, move on.
So we have to fight back. No, we fight back in real life.
Yeah.
Oh.
We confront in like face to face.
We will run
Meet
away
me
in real
at the
life.
table.
Ghost.
We will go. Gen Z will go.
At the court.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
that's awesome. Next thing I want to talk about is work.
Word.
Oh, this is the interesting thing is
Yep.
that Gen Z, you guys,
Yes.
okay, have a zeal for work. And the surprising
Wow.
thing is that they found that there's a higher retention rate for Gen Z
Gen
than
Z.
for millennials in workplace. I'm so shocked.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
sure
shocked.
also.
I was so
Wow.
shocked. I was like, what?
I
You
think it's
mean
kind of
he will
true.
stay committed to a job more than us?
Ooh.
I thought we are the committed
Really?
ones.
I thought you all the committed ones.
Depends on the person.
How the
Depends on the
tables have
job.
turned.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
that true? That's true. Wow.
I think the way that they find jobs is also very different
Hmm.
for Gen Z and millennials. I think one amazing thing is that Gen Z will ask like family and friends and about like job openings, and you ask someone they know who are already like in the company. But for millennials, like we would search through like job portals.
Traditional
Yeah, the traditional
ways.
way, like that's the first thing that we go to when we search for jobs. Like I don't really recall like even for like kind of like full-time job situations that we will immediately like the first thing we do is to like ask our friends or
Yeah.
people around us.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
that's different, right?
Yes.
So another question I'll ask is that for you guys, right, Gen Z, right, what do you look for in a work environment? What do you look for in a work environment, millennials?
I think for like for me personally, like if I get a job, I like would want it to be something I like and
Yeah.
that
That's
Yes.
us too.
That's us, ideally.
We also want it to be
Ideally.
right.
something we like and something that we can have feedback from. Like we can like improve ourselves in. And it's not just like every day we continue doing the same things. But
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
we can grow in a skill set and like there's someone that maybe like a manager or mentor that helps us to improve.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
the interesting thing they found is that Gen Z really, they want mentorship.
Yeah.
Like they're looking for feedback.
Yes.
They want to know they're progressing, they're contributing, they're winning small battles along the way. They want check-ins. I think millennials want that too because they already said it that we want feedbacks, but they want it more on a even more frequent and check-in. It's not even, and they're saying that it's not a 1 hour sit down check-in, but it can be just like a 5 minute, hey, that was a good thing that you did. Or just hey, maybe you just tweak this a little bit. And they just
Yeah.
need that kind of touch points.
Relational.
Yeah, relational touch points with them. So there's a stats, right? They say half of Gen Z say they want encouragement / reinforcement once a week from their bosses
Once a week.
to be happy in their work.
Wow.
So I guess that's true, right? Because you
Is
said
it
that.
You all get
Is it true?
That's kind of true. Yeah, like managers who care about us.
As individuals.
Yeah.
But it can't be general. It has to be like
Yeah.
about
Like
you
about us.
and
Oh, it's not
Without
like, oh, good
judgment.
job.
yeah, like you try
No
everyone.
judgment.
Then
Yeah.
you just be like, oh, okay.
Must be personalized.
Actually, you did a good job.
Yeah.
on this, da, 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 da.
Yeah, Kai, you did great. That's amazing. That kind of thing.
Or even if you're
But I
not
felt
doing
something.
something well, that you need to tweak to just do a quick thing.
Yeah.
Like, oh, can you do that better? That kind. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
How about
so
you?
nervous as our
Yeah,
boss
same,
is us.
same. For me,
Can I
also,
meet you
like,
for 5 minutes? Like, what's the boss? Did I do something wrong?
yeah, that's my response. So, like,
I'd rather maybe no, just leave me in peace.
like, something's going wrong.
Yeah.
You prepare your heart for the worst.
That's true, that's
Yes.
true. Yeah.
Baishu?
I want it to be fun.
Oh.
Like fun is very important for me.
Not surprising.
Yeah.
So they really value fun, right? Like,
Yeah.
it needs to have a fun workplace.
Needs to be engaging, have great people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Good snacks. to
Good
eat.
snacks.
Pantry is important.
Well,
Pantry.
yeah,
Really
pantry.
hard to
Have a
find.
slide.
Right, everything
Really.
contributes to the fun, like people, the environment, everything.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Millennials?
We wish we had that. But we can't to
sad.
accept
Oh
the
my
fact that
God.
not every company has it. So we just
Yeah.
deal with it.
Is
Like,
it a snack
sad.
part or what?
Your
every
one-
part of it, like the fun part also. Like, if it's not fun, then just adapt. Like,
Just adapt. Yes.
Suffer.
Sad.
Suffer.
Like, yeah, not suffer,
Oh,
like,
no.
we just adapt. Like just this is just life.
Millennials, SIS. Suffer in silence.
Yeah, so
I'm part of it. I'm part of it.
Oh,
We
okay.
need to
Okay, I
hold you
want-
responsible.
I want to just add on to one thing that I should say, right, which is
Yeah.
Gen Z, you guys really want managers who care about you as individuals. Like for them, they really feel that it needs to be a non-judgmental thing. So bosses needs to be able to correct without judging. Let me
No
think about
personal
that.
feeling.
Hard.
no.
So it's like if you do something wrong, it's like, oh, it's okay. Like this, you can improve on this part. It's not like
Why are you?
why you do this wrong, that kind.
Yeah.
So bosses cannot get angry at you guys
Maybe
when you do something that has.
depends on severity.
That's
But that's like against like what you all do, right? Because you're not happy, you will say, be vocal about it.
Yes.
But if someone say about
So if
you,
yeah, because you
tell me
guys
of
are
that.
vocal if you're unhappy. I get his point. You guys are unhappy. You're vocal but unhappy. So if your bosses are unhappy, they can't be
tag your
vocal
boss.
about it.
you have to
is that
be
it?
very nice. Ah,
I don't know.
awkward.
You
Makes
got-
us feel very two-faced.
You got me.
So it's not a two-way street, huh? It's a one-way.
Ah, I
street.
see.
Wait, you
now,
have to defend me.
now
you
we
have
do.
to anything.
It's over. It's over.
1-0.
Okay, but you can tell when your bosses are judging.
Yeah.
And your bosses are correcting.
Yeah.
Do you think you will get it wrong sometimes?
all the time.
But I think Gen Z are very sensitive to this kind of thing.
So do you think you will get
Like
your
people's
sensing
opinions.
wrongly?
I doubt so.
Wow.
Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody makes
But
mistakes.
I mean, it's possible.
Then
But
we-
it's because
we-
about
we
you.
make mistakes.
But if
We
it's
make mistakes
not about
too.
you, you're not that sensitive.
yeah.
Wait, what? What did you say?
Like if it's about us, then we'll be like
Sensy about it.
Yeah, sensy. But if it's about you, like I won't really care about it.
It's
That
like
kind of
about
thing.
you.
If the bosses is like like really scolding you, it's fine. She don't care.
No,
No
I'll
way.
be angry for my
Unless
friend. Who are you
unless
scolding
Kai
my
posts
friend?
about it.
Oh, then I get allies in
Support,
anger.
yeah.
Allies in anger.
Okay, but you guys you are saying that most of the time you can sense if they're judgy or but there may be times you're wrong.
Yeah.
Okay, we can take that.
I don't believe.
So our boss has
You guys are
spoken.
wrong.
Maybe we are extra sensitive.
We are wrong.
no.
We are
It's
self-righteous.
like double standard.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
basically, I would say that you must like your boss,
Oh.
right?
Yeah,
Oh,
that is
yes.
true.
The- so if you don't like your boss, you will feel that they are a judgmental boss.
That is very
Like,
true.
no matter what,
That's
is it?
very,
Oh,
very,
it's
very
just-
true.
That is very biased.
It's not logical, right? It's very biased.
Yes, it is.
And your boss has to be your friend,
Yeah,
not
feel
a
attacked.
boss.
Actually, I think that is the most like interesting part, which is like I don't think we connect with like the boss and also like having fun with your boss. Like
yes.
you know, like,
Yes, you know why? Because we are like
Oh.
hierarchical,
yeah,
right?
like that's not the
Boss.
first thing you
our
think about.
boss.
Yeah,
yeah.
we respect our
Friend,
Our boss is not our friend. Our boss is our boss.
but they have to be like imits in the middle.
But for them, it's very important.
This is like a repeat of another episode where you say, Pastor is not my friend.
Oh,
I want to be your friend. You said no.
We are defeated.
All right, the last topic we're going to talk about finally is about spirituality. So this is very interesting finding, right? There's this Asian American researcher who wrote an article about what different generations prioritize in their spirituality. So for the boomers, is what is true.
Yeah.
For the Gen X, what is real. For the millennials, what's good. And for the Gen Z, what's beautiful.
Beautiful.
So tell us, what
What's
does beautiful
beautiful?
mean? What's beautiful? Yeah.
I think beauty is in everything. In nature, in art, in temples,
Wow.
churches,
churches, everything, people.
cathedrals.
Yeah.
So when you see something beautiful, it connects you to that. There's a God, there's a higher being, how does it work?
I think for me, like, it's something like amazes me. Like, I don't know how to say it. Like if I, like for example, like if I like I'm like in nature and like I feel like inspired by nature, I will feel like it's like spiritual in a sense, or like something beautiful in nature will help me to connect to God better, or like at least see like beauty in God, that kind of thing.
Okay. So I have a curious question. So when you first step into church, right? How do you saw something beautiful about God? About what is the beautiful thing that caused you to connect to?
I think maybe for me it was like the praise and worship.
Okay,
Like
what about it?
like the emotions of like pouring out, like singing to God.
Oh, so the
like
act of
worshipping.
pouring out is beautiful.
Like the act of worship looks like I think it was beautiful
Wow.
for me.
And for you, it kind of inspired you, and then you felt connected
Yeah.
to God.
something.
Something like that.
Yeah.
I think for me is when like praise and worship also, but it's about people
Wow.
like coming together in
Oh, similar. Okay.
yeah. Yeah. Coming together to like sing, worship. I think it's just like the feeling that you kind of get.
Like the community, that kind of thing.
Mm.
Oh wow. Okay, I learned something new.
But I guess it's like, maybe it's like what we think God is. Like to us, God is beautiful. Maybe to y'all, God is good. That kind of thing. So that's what we kind of relate. Like that's where we kind of find God.
So when you see a display of, say, like an act of worship or like an act of maybe any kind of display, like a drawing even,
Yeah.
or something you read, that, or maybe people worshipping, that cause you to be curious and also feel that, oh, God is real and there's something about
Yeah.
God.
Anything that's beautiful, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess like sometimes even if you read like for me, if I
No,
read
that
like
means you have to see something, is it? You have to,
it can be words.
yeah, it has to be tangible, basically.
What's intangible?
The experience, like, is
Probably experience atmosphere.
I guess it has to be something that is tangible, that kind of like you can see, then it evokes something that is
In
intangible.
you, and then you connect.
yeah.
See, I guess you feel also okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I have a question though. So you have like something beautiful, right? Or something that is not beautiful. Is there something that is like the bad side of it?
Is there anything that's not beautiful?
Yeah, like
Right.
what's not beautiful to you?
Wow.
Injustice is not beautiful.
something that you don't like.
Something you don't like.
Not beautiful. Do you have an example? I'm not very sure.
I don't know. It was just something that I was thinking about. Because I think for like good, then there's bad,
Like
right?
straightforward.
Like there's something that is on the other side. So it's not curious. Like if you see something beautiful, is there something that you see that is not beautiful?
Or maybe like if I enter a place and like
Bad vibes.
bad vibes.
What defines a bad vibe?
Wow. How do you describe vibes?
It's just a vibe.
Is it just a feel? Or
You know,
what?
you know.
No,
you know?
you know though, because it's a tangible thing that
Yeah.
contributes to the bad vibe, right?
Wow.
We'll sit on that. We'll think about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for millennial, what is good? What do you mean what's good? I mean, I know what's good. What you guys?
God is good. I mean, like good-
Goodness is important.
Yeah, like the good part of just like a good part of a
Human.
human
A good
being.
human.
Yeah, like that is good itself. And I think that even for me when coming to church, right, it's like I don't see the beauty part of it lah. But more of like it is good to worship, it is good to serve, it is good to love people.
Yeah, we're
That's-
very
yeah.
values
Yeah,
oriented, right?
Yeah.
And I think our goal in spirituality is that we want to be
Grow
a good
to-
Christian,
Yeah,
a
yeah,
good
yeah.
human being,
Yeah.
a good person who represents the good,
Good
values of
values.
God.
Oh.
So
we
what's
want
your
to be
goal?
beautiful person, beautiful values.
Wait, you just taken our.
But beautiful can consist of
So I'm
everything,
asking.
right?
Yeah.
Like good and real and true.
But I guess for
Yeah.
us, we have a very
We have a
Yeah,
definition.
yeah,
clear
yeah.
definition
Yeah.
goal that we are getting to.
Ours is quite vague and subjective.
Yeah.
Just your own.
And fluid also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like different people define beauty differently.
Yeah, that's true also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Individualized.
So actually, does beauty for you guys have to do with connection?
Emotionally, I think.
Like that it is not rigid and labeled and exclusive.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So when you walk in a place and you think it's not beautiful, it's because it's disconnected
yeah.
Yeah.
and it's exclusive and it's critical.
Mm.
But then you do see that there is a confusing double standard. right?
Yeah.
That slightly like the selfless and selfish, and then the you cannot be called people cannot call you out, but
But
you
you can call
them out.
others. Yeah.
You see, I think that is actually of all the things, right, that the fight is about among our Gen Z millennials. Actually, it's strange. We don't really have a big fight here. Our Gen Z and millennials work quite well. The discordant thing
We love
comes
them.
right. What? No.
No, we love them.
No,
We love
love
them.
Gen
No, the
They send hearts.
discordant thing comes with the definition of goodness.
Yeah, yeah.
Millennials are frustrated with unkindness.
Yes. We are.
and confrontation and criticism, which is very funny because actually it should be something that brings you all together, but right, because actually technically Gen Z, according to you, you don't like criticalness, right?
Yeah.
Except when you're doing it, lah.
Oh no.
But do you think the gap is less, okay? Because we are a youth church.
Yeah, I think so too. Because
And
we
we-
kind of understand, because we engage on such a, I think a proximity is really closer. So we know where, or we take time to know or ask, why are they doing
Yeah.
something, or where are they coming from, and understanding that motivation helps to kind of talk things through without misunderstanding.
And the fact that our core value is mentoring.
Yeah, because they want to be mentored.
Okay, I'm going to stop interrupting. Go back to you.
Okay, final question is just, what are you guys hoping for the next generation, for the future?
Yes. My hope for you or Gen Z in
That sounds
general.
personal.
Not, yeah. is to be more, I think, more aware, not just about your own like needs and what you feel, but also to be aware of like what other generations, I think above or even younger, like feel, so that I think you become a better person in that way, that you consider all rather than just what you think, what you are authentically, that kind of thing. Yeah.
My hope for the next generation will be to create a more fair and equal world for everybody.
Yeah, I guess for me, I do really feel that both generations have so much to offer. Like so
Yeah.
much awesome things. Like even reading through or just sitting here listening you guys talk, right? You guys have so many things that you are so awesome in, that I'm so inspired by and admire as well. So I guess my hope is that we would kind of bring out the best in each other.
Yeah.
And to be able to understand each other, to have a common language, especially because I think a lot of things is that we don't understand well, be it our definition or where we are coming from, and I hope
Yeah.
we can do that better so that together we can grow and be better.
Yeah.
So hearts for
Hearts.
everyone.
Yeah, friends.
Yeah, so I guess that marks the end of our episode and our conversation. So like this, comment this, share it with someone will really help them with, and we'll see you in the next episode.
See
Bye.
you.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye-bye.